was wonderful. Good time was had by all. I'm pooped.
Yes, I should be. Good Lord, what is happening in there?
The Lost City of Xanaris? The Lost City of Xanaris.
At this time of year, at this time of day, in this part of the country, localized entirely within your
Shed.
Yes.
May I see it?
No.
Welcome back to From Launch, the series that I've been playing Old School RuneScape from the very beginning. I locked my Hardcore Iron Man to the content available on the launch of the game, and could only unlock the next update and the content within when I finished the content available at the time. In the last episode, I finally unlocked membership, and have been working my way towards completing the base membership content. I still have Lost City and Heroes Quest to tackle, which in turn will unlock the Dragon Longsword and the Dragon Battle Axe respectively. I also have an Amulet of Glory to obtain, and have a whole heap of skilling requirements left. Let's pick up where we last left off. Damn, it feels good every single time to walk through that gate. On my way to Tavoli Dungeon, gonna experiment with the Chaos Druids, and just see how feasible that is gonna be for any Herblore grinds I might have my eyes on. I need 25 anyway for Heroes Quest, and obviously I might as well get 60 attack now, so that when I do Lost City I can just jump straight into getting a Dragon Long. And yeah, I want to see just how silly this grind of collecting herbs might potentially be. God, this is exciting. I mean, it's not that far to actually get here. I just think doing it a lot and only being able to walk is tricky, but luckily these things die pretty quickly, and also drop other things other than herbs as well, like a good amount of runes. Hey, there we go, my first herb, a Grimy Haralander. Hopefully I'm going to get some lower level ones. I really want to get a lot of Guams and Marantils in right now, but any herbs I get are going to be great. There we go, my first full inventory of herbs. Luckily managed to get some teleport runes of some sort. Let's sort out this mess. Also realised I don't need to bring food as well. I genuinely thought I was going to need some, but never mind. Oh, and there's a medium task done. Damn it. I fucked up. I thought these guys dropped water runes. I will need to go buy some water runes, because the banking plan is to teleport to Falador and then walk back through to Tavoli Dungeon. So when I've got a full inventory, I will walk over to Falador and pop down to Port Sarim to get a couple thousand water runes. I don't think I've really been collecting that many. But the lore runes and air runes should, in theory, look after themselves, just with pure drops, is my intention. I feel much better just from doing literally 5 minutes of this. This is going to be a lot more doable than I expected. And here we go. I mean, they're super cheap. I'm going to get maybe 2,000-3,000 of these, just so I've got a good chunk and can teleport to Falador as much as I like during this grind. And there we go. I also need to start picking up secondaries. I have this plugin which is like a banked XP thing, which helps me figure out what I need. So I'm going to wait until I have 5 Herblore banked, and then I'll go and buy my Eye of Newts waters, and then it should keep updating as I can use more and more herbs as it goes up. So, but for now, it's just a case of getting some more Guams so I can get through to 5 to unlock the next herb. Ooh, Snapegrass, that's a nice drop. That's a 1 in 128. They drop a few secondaries like that, so any that I get are going to just go right into the bank, because, hey, saves me getting it in future from anywhere else. There we go, full inventory and just a quick Falador teleport, and that's my banking. Super good. God, I love lore runes so much. First time ever cleaning herbs on this account. Beautiful. And there's 4 Herblore straight away. God, I'm sleepy. Oh, look at that XP roll in. Super easy. 5 Herblore. Can now make anti-poison potions with clean Marantil. Beautiful. Now here's a weird quirk in that 4-dose potions weren't available to RuneScape 2, so I can't actually decant these. I have to keep them at 3-dose or below until RuneScape 2 released in 2004. It's going to be an interesting little thing to remember, that is. So collecting secondaries is definitely going to be the biggest hurdle here. I'm currently collecting the unicorn horns that I'll need for 10 Herblore. I think I'm just going to sort of collect them as I go. I'm not going to stockpile anything. I'm just going to sort of get enough banked herbs to have the potential XP for, you know, 5, 10 levels, whatever it is, and then just get things as and when I need them. It's going to be too hard to kind of, you know, calculate drop rates and figure out estimates and just stockpile things in bulk. I'm going to have to do things a little bit sort of one thing at a time, which is going to be pretty awful, but I think it will save a little bit of time than, you know, just trying to figure out drop rates that I'm not even guaranteed to get anyway. I can't actually remember the last time I used a pestle and mortar because I just haven't trained Herblore like in a normal way in a very long time. This is really fun. And there's 10 Herblore and a bunch of anti-poisons, which I'm sure I will use up at some point. Don't know when. And luckily I've got a whole bunch of Limport roots from when I was killing hill giants, so I can make some strength potions pretty much straight away, which is pretty cool. And there's 15 Herblore, lovely. Racking up these attack levels pretty quickly. That is 53 attack, 7 more to go. Okay, amassed enough herbs for 20 Herblore, which unlocks the next tier of herbs. So I'm going to stock up on all the secondaries now. Got myself an inventory of eyes. And just about have enough Limport roots for strength potions. And then going to be some more unicorn farming. From there, I should have a good amount of Howlanders to clean. Might get me a level. If not though, then if I sort of stock up to 22 Herblore, then I can start making the next tier of potion, which are the restore potions. And luckily the secondaries for this are really easy to get. I don't need to like kill stuff, I can just go and collect them from barrack sewers, so that will save me a lot of time. This is probably going to be a really good one, because I seem to be getting Howlanders pretty commonly from the Chaos Druids. That might be a really good source of XP moving forwards. Also going to need to start getting a lot of vials. I don't know if just getting them as I need them like this is going to be sustainable in the long run, so I might just spend like some time, probably after getting 25, just stockpiling a bunch of vials. I can't just buy the vial of water packs or the vials of water, only the actual vials were available, so that is going to be something that's going to take a lot of time and not really give me anything directly. Like, I don't get XP for doing it directly, so it's going to be quite a dull but very important grind. The making potions side of this is like genuinely super fun. Like, I don't know what it is about it, it's just really satisfying because the XP is pretty quick. If it was all just this, like if it was just a buyable on an Iron Man, or I could get the ingredients really easily, this would be a really good skill to train. But unfortunately the secondaries are awful. And there we go, 20 Herblore, beautiful. Can now clean a Haralander. That looks amazing. It's so good to finally see that skill going up. Getting a good amount of potions in, as you can see. Going to be pretty set for the lowest level attack and strength potions for a while, and I'm never going to be poisoned again. Also, very conveniently have 28 grimy Howlanders, so let's just get these clean. It's not going to get me a level, but oh, it's got these clicks are awful. Won't get me a level, but will be a good way towards it, and means I can move on to the next tier of potion in 2 levels time. Let's go get some more herbs. Look at this absolute chad. Hell yeah, that is damn. What an absolute warrior. 35 press, sneaking in. Not too bad, seeing as I'm doing that all with normal bones. While I'm collecting some of these secondaries, I am going to grab a brown apron, because I do need to access the crafting guild at some point, and I will need that, so I'm going to pick that up while I'm just happen to be passing by. Oh, and there's an easy task as well, another of those inaccessible things completed before it's time. Big moment in the crafting guild for the first time. I say it's a big moment, I don't really know when I'm ever going to use this place. Not really anything of note here at all. Cows maybe, but yeah, no, this is kind of useless. But, you know, good to know I can now do it. Let's go get some Limport roots. Hey, there we go, there's my last Limport root. Now that is going to give me 22 Herblore with all the things I have banked. And I think I've got enough herbs that I could go get loads of red spider's eggs and get pretty close to 25 Herblore just straight away. So let's go get these made up and see where I stand. A beautiful 22 Herblore. Let's figure out how much XP I actually have left to get. Oh, beautiful, 750 total level as well. That is amazing. Now I have 35 Haralanders and more than enough vials of water, so I need to go collect a bunch of red spider's eggs. Perfect, yep, I've already got 25 Herblore banked, so I need to collect a bunch of red spider's eggs. Luckily I can just teleport over to Varrock and stockpile them from the sewers and put them in Varrock East Bank. They should be actually a pretty quick one to go and get. Never mind, this is awful. They take a long time to respawn. I tried to wall hop, but honestly, like, it's just annoying. I have to walk back and forth. I might as well. By the time I lose aggro and these are nearly respawned, this is annoying. It is all worth all that annoying pain. Getting those eggs, seeing this XP coming in, 23 Herblore. This is so fast. Holy shit. And beautiful, there we go, 25 Herblore. I am actually really enjoying training this skill. I am going to probably do a bit more. Not right now, but, you know, at some point. Just so that I can, you know, get some higher levels. I am very tempted to get some higher level potions. Like, it would be really cool to get, like, super strength potions or, like, even just super attacks. Like, that would be really cool, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Well, first of all, let's get this in the bank. Let's clean... Oh, I didn't mean to drink it. Oh, that was annoying. Just for the sake of having a cleaner bank, I am going to empty that and get rid of it for now. I will have other things later on when I do drink potions and figure that out, but yeah, I don't really want to mess around with that right now. I am going to, first of all, clean all the Ranars I've got in my bank just to make the most of that. And then I'm going to go finish up 60 attack ready for the Dragon Longsword. And I'm just going to go and see how many herbs I can stockpile. I think we're really good to get a good chunk of herbs in the bank just to see sort of how realistic high level Herblore training is going to be. Let's go get it started. Gosh, you get a really good amount of XP just like cleaning these. Like, holy shit. Like, that is really handy. Oh, and I missed the level, but there is 55 attack and 67 combat. That is really, really nice. One more level, and I won't be attacked by the red spiders down to collect the red spiders' eggs. And that will really help with gathering secondaries. So this will be quite a good sort of secondary result of this grind. 36 prayer coming in. That means I'm one level away from overheads, which are the equivalent of some old RuneScape classic prayers. So that'd be really nice when I start getting those in. And there's 56 attack. I've never really noticed how goofy these guys look, but just look at them. So strange. This is probably the best way to get Limpert roots right now. I had a stockpile in the bank, but now that's kind of run low. These are more common than hill giants, and now I'm a bit higher level, I can kill them pretty quickly. So this is kind of my stomping ground for a while. I also get a few extra Taramins here and there as well, and extra herbs, so a pretty good place to collect secondaries for now. And my RNG has been absolutely terrible, so I've got pretty much a whole attack level here. But on the upside now, the red spiders in Varrock Sewer shouldn't attack me, so swings and roundabouts. But yeah, my RNG has been fucking awful here. It's taken ages just to get like 30 Limpert roots. And finally, that is the last Limpert root that I will need. Jesus Christ, I thought that was going to be a quick little trip, but no, that took fucking ages. Right, need to pick up another couple of Eyes of Newt because I picked up some more herbs on this grind. And then I'm going to go try killing unicorns over near Catherby because it's a bit close to a bank. I need quite a few. Plus, I just need a change of scenery. I've seen enough of the free-to-play area, you know. I need something new. And this is the last of my unicorn hunt dust that I need. Need to pick up a few more Eye of Newts because I've got some extra guams. And then I'm going to go collect a bunch more of the red spider's eggs. That should get me to just over 30 Herblore. Then I'm going to try and make some defense pots. I will need to go into Deep Wildy for this. And I'm going to try and telegrab some white berries. It's a bit risky because, you know, hardcore and it is a Saturday in the wilderness. So might be a little bit touch and go. But I think it's worth a shout. I do want to make some defense pots. And I do have a fair few Ranars to use up. So if I can get, like, you know, like a full inventory of white berries, I might try and get all 40 as well, but I'll sort of scope it out. That'll be well worth it, I think. It's going to be a good amount of XP. And obviously, whenever I have inventory space and I go visit the Herblore shop, I do pick up extra vials because, you know, you can never have too many vials of water, so thought it's worth doing. Oh, damn it. I forgot you need to be like one level above the aggro for that to actually work, so this is still going to be annoying, but it's fine. It is what it is. God, just collecting stuff is just so... It's my least favourite thing to do in this game. It's so fucking boring. I don't mind killing monsters for drops to get stuff. I don't mind long grinds of skilling. I don't mind combat, quests, all that is great. I just hate waiting for stuff to spawn and picking it up and just stuff that doesn't reward XP. Not a fan. Number don't go up. I'm really getting into the flow of this. It's really fun. I wasn't going to do more Herblore really past 25, but I'm just enjoying it, and while I need 60 attack, I might as well just get the levels to do this and see how high I can go. It's super fun, really rewarding gameplay. 28 Herblore, and there is 30 Herblore, and I can now make defense potions. That's beautiful. We'll just finish up what's left in my bank, and then we'll go on our journey to the deep wilderness. For some reason, going to the wilderness on a members server feels so much scarier than it was doing it on free to play. Gonna have my hand over the logout button, just ready to go, because this is terrifying. Oh, fuck's sake, just got attacked by with the Elder Chaos Druids. I didn't even realise they could get you from that far away. That's really irritating. Hopefully, that won't be the end. Just had a thought that it probably makes more sense to walk up on a free-to-play server, because I noticed there was like the giant ants and other things in the wilderness that are quite the problem. So I thought if I walk up on free-to-play worlds and then hop to pay-to-play, I do avoid a lot of the dangers here, so it should be a bit safer doing it that way. Feels a little bit like cheating, but I don't know. I just don't see the point in, just walking to my inevitable death on a pay-to-play server. Right, here we are. So this is roughly where they spawn. Annoyingly, you can't actually grab them on the free-to-play worlds. They only spawn on the pay-to-play worlds. I don't really know what's around here on a pay-to-play world, so I'm a bit scared about that, but we'll see what happens. Right, so it seems all good. So as long as I'm very careful here, I should be okay to just do this. There's only 2 that I can actually get. Oh, and they respawn really quickly, so that's great. Okay. I'd have to be super careful with this. Beautiful. That's all I can get. I wasn't sure if you could actually telegrab, and the runes would be used up, you could get the last one, so I thought not worth risking it. But now on a pay-to-play world, it should be... Oh, is this a pay-to-play world? Yes, it is. Then I should be able to get back without incident. That was really quick. Much quicker than I expected. Thank God they respawned so quickly. That is actually made me feel a lot better about this. I'm going to get one more full inventory of these. I only technically need 40 for the herbs that I have, but just so I've got them in the bank. And then I'm going to go back to Chaos Druids and hopefully not get too many Ranars. I don't really want to do this too much. Oh god, there's someone... Not picking it up, but there is someone there. I don't think they'll have a problem with me being here, but just... Oh man, it is a bit terrifying. I don't want to be too cautious on the hardcore, because I think, part of the fun is doing risky things, but you can't help but be absolutely terrified, can you? Nice, and that answers my question about the inventory space. So that is fine. Let me get the hell out of here and go to some normal Herblore without being terrified for my hardcore status for a little bit. Oh, this is so cool. I mean, when's the last time that you made defense potions on a hardcore Iron Man? This is just so fucking cool. And beautiful. Got myself up to 32 Herblore and have a bunch of defense potions now. Oh, it's so cool to have stocks of these now. I don't think I'm ever going to use all of these. Might use a few of these, but man, just how cool is this? Let's see sort of how much Herblore XP I can get when I get 60 attack. Hey, there's 37 prayer. That means I get my first overheads. Doesn't technically let me use it on the plugin, but as I said, as it is an equivalent of a RuneScape Classic prayer, this is going to be huge. It's basically the same as the protection from missiles prayer in Classic, so beautiful. What a huge level. 33 Herblore coming in. I got the funny number combat level, 69. That should now mean that picking up the red spider's eggs is safe. And there we go, 60 attack. How beautiful does that look? Oh, that is huge. I can now use dragon weapons. Obviously, I missed that little message because of being in combat, but oh my god, I'm so excited. I am going to finish off the supplies and the herbs for 38 Herblore. That is just because then I can make prayer pots, and that's just a really nice milestone to finish this up on before I go get my Dragon Long by doing Lost City. So I'll do some strength training for a little bit. This won't take me that long. Just got to get some secondaries and some more herbs. But yeah, 60 attack feels incredible. 38 prayer and 70 combat coming in. That is beautiful. 58 strength, 35 Herblore, And there's 38 Herblore, which is a huge level because I can now make prayer potions. And I mean, just seeing these on the account is going to be amazing. Oh, look how beautiful, like 87.5 XP each. And my own prayer potions from scratch. That feels incredible. These are going to be super useful. And it's super easy to get the secondaries for them as well. So, I mean, what great training, and also what just a great thing to have for the future. I can now actually do like harder content when it comes to it and not just die. This is going to be huge. Just bought a whole bunch of earth runes just for Crumble Undead, which I'll want for the Lost City quest, but also for just future Lumbridge teleports. I'm not getting a huge amount from drops, so I don't think I'll use up that many. I'm just going to have a bit of a stockpile just in case. Okay, here I am in Lumbridge Swamp, ready to start Lost City. I mean, one of the most iconic quests in the history of RuneScape. This is super exciting. I don't remember much about the actual step-by-steps of this quest, so I will be using a guide just to sort of push me in the right direction. But this is super exciting. Beautiful. Got this dumbass to tell me about his stupid leprechaun. I need to find the tree that it is, because there's a certain tree that you chop. I think it's the one that says chop like this, yeah. And then this should reveal the little leprechaun. Yeah, perfect. There we go. Beautiful. So now I've got to go over to Entrana. I've already got my runes. I won't be able to take this axe. So I will need to get an axe from the zombies on Entrana. I'm going to take a bunch of food because, I don't think it's going to be too difficult, but I want to play it safe. So I'm going to take like a lot of swordfish just so I've got a little bit of protection. This is going to be super fun. Also, I'm going to bring some mind runes just on the off chance that I do run out of casts. I think I've got more than I'll need, but I would just kick myself if I didn't. So good to have it. I just realised I'm probably going to want a teleport as well back. Probably going to grab a Lumbridge teleport because I'll need to go there to finish the quest. So I don't really want to do that run through the wilderness if I can help it. So yeah, this is probably the best way to get out. Okay, so it looks like you can take jewellery onto Entrana, so I'm going to try and take the Amulet of Magic for just the very slight boost that it gives me. I'm not sure how true that is, but it's worth a go. Perfect, here we go. My first time stepping onto Entrana. This is beautiful. There's not a huge amount of content for me here. I have like a furnace and some sand, so it could be a place I come to do some glass blowing when I eventually unlock that. Yeah, nothing of huge note, but still a pretty cool place to unlock. Right, here I am. So I know that these guys do drop bronze axes, and this should be a safe spot, so I'm going to try and see if this works. Beautiful. This is super chill. And there we go, literally one kill, got that bronze axe. That is beautiful. I still got plenty of casts left for the tree spirit as well. Right, here I go. The safe spot is here. But because I can't run, I don't know if I can actually trap it there. So I'm going to try. Just see if this works. Oh, no, this is fine. Perfect. This should be pretty rudimentary then. Man, I mean, just before I press record, I hit a 14 with this. This spell is huge. I'm pretty sure it has been buffed since the launch. So it's stronger than it should be, sort of in the era that I'm playing in. But still, what a spell. This is so easy. As a kid, this was super scary for some reason, this part. I think just knowing that you had to fight it unarmed, but, with just the smallest amount of game knowledge and just actually reading your abilities and the things that are available to you, it's super easy. But there we go. Tree Spirit is defeated. Now, I do need more than one branch of this, but it just feels a little bit like I'm cheating to do that. Just because, if I was playing in this era, how would I know that I'd need more? And you could argue that, if that was the case, I shouldn't really have trained crafting in anticipation or anything, to get the mining level. But yeah, I'll come back for it. It's kind of in the spirit of the game mode. Before, I could have trained crafting, without knowing that was out. So that's kind of excusable for me. But why would I ever think I need more than one of these? So it's only a short detour I'll take in the future. Anyway, let's go finish this quest up. Perfect. Made my way to the shack. I actually need to make the staff, actually, don't I? Is it just like that? Perfect. Drayman staff. Look how cool that looks. Now, I think I just opened this. And beautiful. Here we go. In Xanaris, 3 quest points. And here we go. Again, this is a huge moment. Not a huge amount of content that I can actually use in this era, but it does get me the marketplace over here to get that dragon longsword. Let's head over to the bank because I need a lobster let's head over to the bank because I need a diamond to get in there. And I have some uncut ones in the bank. I need to buy a chisel actually, but I'll do that. Besides that, there's not a huge amount to do in Xanaris really for me right now, but in the future, this is going to be a really, really useful place. There we go, got my diamond ready for the entry to the marketplace. I do want to have a look at the drum and staff compared to the fire. There we go. I've got my cut diamond now, and I've got my money ready to buy the weapon. Just done a quick comparison of the drum and staff and the staff of fire. This is pretty much just going to be, to get into Xanaris. It does have better melee stats technically than the staff of fire, but the magic bonus is the exact same, and this gives unlimited fire runes, so it's pretty clear that's what I'm going to use for now. That may change in future if I need a staff that has better melee stats for whatever reason, though I'm not too far away from locking battle staffs if I'm honest, so we'll just see how it goes. But that'll just sit kind of at the bottom of my bank for now. It's only going to be an access here really, other than anything else that's more useful. Things I want to bring with me is alch runes, because I won't be needing this rune sword much longer. So let's go get one of the most iconic weapons in RuneScape's history. I can't remember the last time I entered this place. Maybe like when I was a kid. Like I think you talked to a gatekeeper or when you speak to the doorman. This looks like a reference to an old update. That's really weird. Do I have to open the door? Pay the trading tax. How much is the tax? 1 diamond. There we go. Perfect. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Super easy. I forget who actually is. I think it's Jucat, or Jucat. Jucat? Don't know how to pronounce that. But this fairy, anyway, I'm pretty sure. It's the only one with the trade option I can see. Yeah. Oh, there we go. 100,000 coins. Dragon longsword. Oh my god. Holy shit. Look at it. I have a fucking dragon longsword on the account. Oh my god. I'm fucking buzzing. Let's go. Look at the stats on this thing. Just, so beautiful. So beautiful. It is so much better than the rune sword. Holy shit. I can't fucking believe it. Just gonna high alch my rune sword because I won't need that ever again, and I can always buy a new one if I do. Look at this absolute warrior right here. Unreal. I'm so fucking happy. And thank you everybody for watching another episode of this series. I really appreciate everyone's support, everyone that likes, comments, subscribes. Even those that aren't subscribed, I just appreciate you being here and watching. If you do enjoy the videos, you can support on the button below. You can become a channel member. Thank you so much to my current channel member, Lucy the Goosey, for the support. I really, really appreciate it. And I just hope you guys are having a good time. Please do let me know what you think in the comments below. I also do have a question as well. I am considering having to get 72 Herblore to make a ranging potion, which would have been the highest level potion as part of this update. Obviously that is quite a grind. Some would say a bit of a meme grind with the methods I have to train Herblore. But let me know if you think I should do that. Just leave a comment below. I'm not going to do a formal poll or anything. Just sort of a base opinion in the comments. If you think that's something I should do, I'll sort of gauge everyone's opinion on that. I'm kind of in two minds about it. But I'd love to hear what you have to say, just for grinds like that. Either way, I hope you have a lovely rest of your week and keep an eye out for another episode coming soon. And I will see you all very, very, very soon. Have a great one, guys. Thank you again.